History is filled with figures who seemed unstoppable. Titans who carved their names into the world with fire and steel. One of the most feared was Attila, the Scourge of God. In the mid-5th century, his Hunnic empire stretched across continents, and his warriors were a storm of destruction. They had pillaged and burned their way across Europe, leaving a trail of terror. Now, this unstoppable force stood at the very gates of the Western Roman Empire's heart, the magnificent, ancient city of Rome. Panic was a fever that swept through the streets. The mighty Roman legions, once the pride of the world, were a shadow of their former selves, scattered and weakened. It seemed nothing could halt the coming tide. The Emperor Valentinian III was desperate. With his military options exhausted, he turned to a different kind of power. He sent a delegation, a last-ditch effort to reason with the conqueror. Leading this seemingly hopeless mission was a man respected not for his sword, but for his spirit, Pope Leo I. Picture the scene. Somewhere on the plains of Italy, the humble papal envoy meets the most feared warlord on earth. I was there, a silent witness to this extraordinary moment. The air was thick with tension. On one side, Attila, surrounded by his battle-hardened chieftains, exuding an aura of absolute power and ruthless ambition. On the other, the elderly Pope, unarmed, relying only on his words and his unwavering faith. What exactly was said in that meeting has been debated by historians for centuries. Was it a promise of divine wrath, a plea for mercy, or a massive ransom of gold? We know Leo spoke with courage and conviction, appealing to something beyond the battlefield. And then, the miracle. To the utter shock of his own army and the watching Romans, Attila the Hun gave the command. Turn back. The Huns, who had never been stopped, who stood on the brink of their greatest prize, packed their camps and began the long march away from Rome. The city was saved. The Scourge of God had been turned aside, not by an army, but by a conversation. This incredible moment reminds us that sometimes the greatest victories are not won with weapons, but with the quiet strength of faith and the courage of diplomacy. It's a powerful lesson that echoes through time. Thanks for watching. If you found this story as fascinating as I did, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more moments where history took an unexpected turn.